We will roam around the rivers and lakes, the yacht stations and resorts of Broadland. We will show you how we live in luxury and complete disregard of our old enemy, the clock. Come along then, let us for a while recapture that glorious holiday spirit, and remember, there is nothing quite so exciting as messing about with boats.
There are many ways in which holidaymakers can cruise the rivers and broads. You can take a trip by an excursion boat, which can take you to the popular places on the Norfolk roads, or hire a day boat, yacht or cruiser, and be your own captain for the hour, day or week. Wroxham being the capital of Broadland, boats can be hired from almost anywhere. There are plenty of boatyards and a wide choice of boats. When hiring a boat for the week, however, you are given a trial run by an engineer from the boatyard, just to be sure that you have the right idea about handling the boat. Once the trial run has been completed, the engineer then leaves you, and from that moment onwards, you're on your own. A short sail down the river brings you to a place called Ranworth, which seems to be one of the popular places on the Broads. The glory of Ranworth is St. Helen's Church, called the Cathedral of the Broads. It is famous for the treasures kept there that once belonged to St. Benet's Abbey. St. Helen was the mother of the first Christian Roman Emperor Constantine, and is remembered as one of the first pilgrims to the Holy Land, where she visited the places where Jesus lived and died. From its 96-foot high tower, there are wonderful views. It is said that on a clear day, one may see at least 5 Broads. On leaving Ranworth, it is necessary to return to Wroxham, where provisions are obtainable. "5 miles up the River Bure, there is a small place called Coltishall. Coltishall village has many fine old buildings, including a magnificent church and an excellent selection of pubs, 6 in all. Leaving Coltishall, a sail back down the River Bure through some of the most beautiful countryside of Norfolk. Up the River Thurn, we enter Womack water at Ludham. This is also a busy place for holidaymakers. About half a mile down the road is Ludham village. The church, in the centre of Ludham, is dedicated to St. Catherine the Virgin Martyr of Alexandria and contains a wonderful screen dated 1493, one of the finest in England. A short sail away from Ludham is Heigham. It is believed that in the days of the Romans there was a flourishing pottery industry here, and this gave Heigham part of its name. The word Heigham is Saxon for town. The beautiful medieval road bridge has carried road traffic over the river at this point for more than 700 years. It is now a national monument of Heigham. To get a Broad's hire cruiser under the bridge, it is essential that a bridge pilot comes aboard to take the craft through, for there is only 7 feet under at high tide, and most cruisers have an average headroom of 6 feet. Some 3 miles or so from Heigham is Hickling Broad. This is the largest of the Broads, but is shallow except where the channel is marked by posts. On the northern side of the Broad is the Pleasure Boat Inn, where many boats moor for the night. This morning we take a short sail on the River Bure and up the River Ant through Oulton Broad, which is very similar to Hickling Broad. We later call at Stalham to take on water. Now for a sail back down the Ant and along the River Bure to a place called Horning, which is situated between Wroxham and Ranworth. About 2 minutes away from the river is the village of Horning. The tiny shops in this village are a delight and much patronised by the holidaymaker. The magic of Broadland has cast its spell over millions of people since the charms of this area of tranquil waterways was discovered by holidaymakers over 80 years ago. It is a peculiar fact that ancient peat diggings have helped to create one of the most popular and sought-after holidays in Britain. For the fisherman, the naturalist, and the man who just loves messing about in boats, Broadland reigns supreme.